Hello, welcome to Enlightened with Belle. My name is Kay Bell, and I am in the energetic, intuitive, spiritual mood to put a reading on. I am very new to collective readings, so I was trying to find whatever good spiritual tool to just assist me with feeling the energy, collective energy, I've done personal readings for people that I know, even if I've met them online. So I have an idea, like I can have at least some, even if I haven't seen a picture, I can just feel their energy and imagine them. So collective readings feels just a little different. So I got my I got this cross. There was a church group or something outside Walmart years ago. It used to have a key ring on it, but so I just kind of held on to it just to assist me. Because, these, to me, crystals and things like that, they are kind of like, well, material guides. Anyways, so I feel that helped me with my motivation. So I'm going to get into it now. I wanted to give the cards a decent shuffle first before I started the video. Then I was going to shuffle in the video, but right when I started shuffling, immediately the star card came out. So I feel like this needs to be part of the reading. I'm so sorry for, whoever needs to hear this. If you're familiar with watching collective readings, which I've watched a bunch, I have a few select readers that I watch, and I really won't watch anybody else. So maybe I'll mention those people in the link below. I'm a little nervous, like I said, I'm new, I'm getting used to it, but like I told my daughter who is quite successful in her YouTube career, I said, you won't know unless you do it. So anyways, but yeah, if there's something you enjoy doing, life is too precious to not even give it a try. All right, so the star, which is a wonderful card, one of my favorite. I like stars, so that's one reason, but it's just a good card. All your dreams are coming true. Now, it flew out, and I think it was kind of sideways, but I'm going to have it be upright. Opportunities, renewal, faith, hope, healing, rejuvenation, unexpected help. Okay. Sometimes help really does come from unexpected places. I had a middle school counselor tell me, and this is a story. It's not really a story, partly because it's so vague, but I was in her office. I didn't know that it was really anxiety. I didn't really know what anxiety was in 6th grade, but I was having stomach aches and everything. It was yucky, but she told me something along the lines where sometimes it's the people in the background, so like not your friends, but the people that, are just kind of there in the background that like basically really are not your friends, but like are more than you think. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. And it's proven over the years to show proof. So, okay, we're 4.5 minutes, so I need to continue on. I wanted to start with oracle cards. So I am going to put this star kind of just in the middle. Okay. My sister is asleep. I don't want to wake her up. All right, so some oracle cards here. I hope everyone's having a good day, night. It's very early here in the Midwest, USA. Okay, confessions. Unexpected help. Okay. I don't want to think too much ahead. I do that sometimes. If you would like to comment below anything like that you, themes maybe that you would be interested in me doing a reading on, maybe whether it's love, work, finances in general, just, I was going to say hobbies. So, you know, anything like talent related or just things you like to do or maybe want to learn. I am not a doctor. I have a bachelor's in psych, so I can't diagnose, but I've done many years of case management work. So I feel comfortable with mental health questions. So yeah, I'm open. Whoops, two cards fell down. I'm really open to almost anything, and if I truly feel uncomfortable, I will let you know. You know, politely, because you know what teachers would say: no questions are stupid questions. Okay, so we have beauty and foundation. Confessions, beauty, foundation. Okay, I think I might want to get one or two more oracles. Then I'm going to pull some more tarot. Okay, please, oracle. Please, the collective. Amongst the collective, please let me get one or two more cards here from this deck that are meant for whichever individuals in the collective. You know, spirit, not the cards. I mean, if you have been doing or listening to tarot or even read it yourself, you get it. But the cards, it's not the cards, it's the energy that works through the cards, just like energy that works through people, nature, and so many other things. Possibly a conversation for another video. All right, let's see. Please let me get one or two more for who needs to know. Please, please. Thank you. Oops, nope, that is not. That's just a little tiny pile. Maybe there's not more that needs to come out. Okay, I'm gonna give it about 10 more seconds here. I like them to fly out. I just prefer that. I don't know. I'll talk about that another time too, because I don't want to waste too much time just blabbing around. All right, there we go. That's 4, but I like the way that they flew out. So confessions, beauty, foundation. Only you, but it's in reverse. Now, I'm a little iffy about reversal or not. I typically am for reversals. I feel like the term was invented for, you know, a reason, which I understand that. Peace. Ecstasy in reverse, and then mistakes. Oh, I don't know. Okay. I don't, with oracle card, really with any of the cards, because, you know, you pretty much integrate them together. It just kind of depends, but as far as the order, but it's fine. I overthink a little bit too, so Jeez. Hang on just a sec. Okay. A couple things for some room. Okay. So confessions, beauty. Beauty card, which, as it says, charming, cheerful, kind-hearted. So not only beauty on the outside, but in the inside. Like, to me, caterpillars are beautiful, and then they become a butterfly. But I don't know what exactly I was thinking, but well, they spend that time, the analogy, they spend that time in the cocoon and they become the beautiful butterfly. But to me, it's more about the analogy of personal growth, beauty on the, not only the outside, but the inside. So, okay, foundation, established family security. So I'm kind of feeling, actually, hold on. Let's go through some of these. Only you. Okay, it's reverse, but devoted, attached, crave. So to me, this tells me like you're not focusing on yourself like you should. And I think I've said this, I'll say it though probably all the time and time again, but it's okay because some things you just need to hear it, especially if you are trying to make changes in your life. Replacement thoughts are the way to do it. And that is evidence-based. I used to teach it. I was actually learning about it through mindset coaches on my own. And then I started, it's just so funny. And I'm like, wow, okay, it was funny, but, and very interesting. And let me know that I was on the right path as far as the inner work. So peace, balance, harmony, friendship. I think whoever this is for, you like things peaceful. You want it that way. You're a good person, I think. You're very lighthearted. Beauty. You like the simple things. Flowers and butterflies. Nature. Ecstasy upside down. Chasing thrills. Excitement. Good time. Maybe you need to, well, obviously, I think, some self-work needs to be done. I mentioned, when I was saying, mention in the comments about, anything, a theme for readings, but I mentioned hobbies and talents. Maybe that is something that you need to do. You're not focusing on, you're not giving yourself enough credit. Okay, then we have mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul. Okay, it's starting to, for me, make some real sense. And then commitment, marriage, promises, fidelity. Okay, so the commitment, this card, it doesn't have to mean romantic wise. Okay, so then we have the star here, which is kind of the overall energy in the center. That's why it's going to be right here in the middle. Okay, so a little bit more from the tarot. Also, I'd be interested, anybody who's watching, where you're from, what state, country, whatever you want to say. I have about a year and a half ago, I made a support online group. God, sorry, it's very early and my sleep has been insane, on and off. It's weird, but a support online group. And so we have, it's a chat room, but some of us do video chat. And it's been really, really cool to meet people all over the world. So, all right, on with it. Okay. All right, so we have star as the center energy. Please, and spirits, please bring the cards that the collective needs to hear or see, learn about. I'm also, so like right now I'm in between full-time work. I do like a little bit of theater work. And I'm also in grad school. So, I've got stuff going on, but my sleep, it's like when I don't have places where I need to be at a certain time, well, I will, I'll sleep when I want. So I ain't mad at myself, really. As long as I get them degrees that I'm wanting, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's do a shuffle and a bridge. My cousin taught me how to do a bridge when we were kids. I was probably about 8 or something, 9, 10. And ever since then, I don't know, I loved the feeling of shuffling cards. That's one reason I really enjoy tarot. Move you over for a minute. Center star. Center of the stage. You're a star. Maybe you are. All right, come out. Wherever you are, please. All right, well, hang on. So let's see what we got. Okay, the tower in reverse. Let's see here. Trapped. Continued. Okay. So I don't know if the tower has fallen or it has fallen and things just still kind of suck. I'm going to definitely need some more cards for this. You need to keep the faith for sure. Something's keeping you in those old ways, keeping you weak. You're avoiding something that. But you're gonna, the star here. It says that you're gonna get the help, or whatever help it is you need. I feel like, and I think this comes from, my upbringing. When people hear you're going to get help, like it's a negative thing. Plus, it's just society. Okay. We need to get some more cards so we can be doing this reading. We're getting on with it. Okay. I was actually attending to my chat group. We had a couple people come in. Okay. It's going to go there. Okay. Please let me have a couple more. Just a couple, please. Let's see what this is. I take tarot like super seriously. Like I want the right cards to come out, the cards that are, so, I'm not trying to give any false crap. I'm like, this is one of my passions. It's, anyways, okay, so 9 of Swords. Worrying changes nothing. Decide your next step. So what is it? What is it that you are holding back from, collectives? Anxiety, anguish, hopelessness, worry, captivity, imprisonment, victimization. You could have gone through something really bad. Strength, selflessness, deeper meaning, optimism. You're good peoples. Whoever this reading's for, you probably, I mean, anybody that looks for tarot readings regularly, especially, some people are curious about it, which is cool. And some people, they get really into it. So I feel like, those kind of people, well, my kind of people, first of all, but just are maybe empaths, or, just people that are very in tune with emotions and feel, maybe just strongly. All right. So I want to see if anything else, if I feel, or if anything else will fall out. All right. That should definitely be enough. So let's see, though, what they are. Thank you, Tarot, for helping out here and helping me speed this all alone. Also, I am a diagnosed ADHD. Not until I was an adult, but like I had it when I was a kid and stuff. But yeah, another story or whatever for another times. But I am coming a ways of working on it and stuff. So I do my best. So I do appreciate your patience with me. Anxiety too, yeah. All these like disorders, it's just like all the symptoms are kind of the same. But that's why I'm skeptical of diagnoses now. Okay. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh, the 7 of Swords reverse. Reverse. Revelations, freedom, truth, argumentativeness, that's a long word, wise counsel. So again, the help. You need some help. And that means help. I'm going to tell you, my last job, teaching certain cognitive behavioral classes, one specifically substance use, which, that's addiction, whether you're using or selling, because you're addicted to money if you're selling. Addiction comes in many forms, regardless, it like has control over you. And I learned teaching that curriculum how important it is to have support. Okay, that means multiple people. That means maybe a therapist, a psychiatrist, or a doctor, friends, hopefully family, or at least, somebody in the family, or, but that's okay if not. AANA. It's not for everyone, but for some people that works for them. Whatever it is. But yes, anyways, okay. So I'm just saying that, and I don't care, even if you ain't got no addiction, support, good friendship, good people, people that are involved in church may call it fellowship. I call it fellowship, but some of these cliche things that people talk about, I've realized in the past couple of years, getting real down to learning about the brain and the messed up thoughts that we get and all the negativity, just how important all this stuff is. And I know I'm talking again, but part of this is about helping. I use tarot to help, advice, in introspective insight. So, okay. The upside down Seven of Swords. The sun. Oh, you got the sun and you got the star. That'd be interesting if the moon was there too. Glory, gain, satisfaction, radiance, positivity, strength, vitality. Success lies ahead if you keep to the path. And sometimes I'm telling you, we can fall off that path. I have fallen off of it in major ways, like 3 times. So I'm very blessed to have gotten back on, and yeah, it's a journey. That's why I like, whatever inspirational quotes. It's about the journey. It's not about the destination. Completion, success, and endeavor, result of true will. That's good. Good. I mean, I know the sun is one of the best cards ever, but these are, like, I've used these in at least one of my other videos so far, but they're beginner cards. So they're going to help me to help you as I continue to get used to this practice. All right, the Four of Cups. Cups are emotions. Don't let your focus, don't let your focus close you to new idea. Oh, well, look at that. I'm telling you, there's something that you're like holding back from doing, or something like that. Contemplation, apathy, seclusion, closed, lack of risk. You're not taking chances. You're afraid. Boredom. You're bored. Demotivation. So yeah, you are reluctantly crouching at the starting line. If you all know Cake, mid-90s. Oh, the Lovers in reverse. Yikes. Okay. Frustration, separation, failure to meet the test, avoidance of choice. Y'all, whoever this is for, I don't know. I'm feeling some I'm feeling some sadness right now. And of course I don't know who we are out there, but whoever the people are out there that this is for, gonna resonate with. Yeah, I'm just feeling some strong empathy right now for you. It's frustration, separation, failure to meet the test, avoidance of choice, or overcommitment. Responsibility, balance, harmony, alignment. Okay. So what it says on the side of the card, I'll read that. I started reading that even if it's reversed or not, because I feel like, I don't know, that's kind of what to maybe aim for, focus on with, okay. And then, the star was supposed to be the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it can be right there in the center. Perfect. So yeah, that's awesome. Center star. All right, then we have that Tower in reverse here, which again, continued oppression, trapped, confinement, locked in old ways, weak foundation, avoidance. Seek for change in options, investigations, willpower. All right, changes are in order, my friends. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to incorporate them. Take another look at these oracles. Confession, beauty, foundation, only you. That is upside down. You're not focused on yourself. Ecstasy, upside down. Chasing thrills, excitement. And I don't think it means chasing thrill. Oh, let me think for a sec here. Mistakes, victim, lost soul, Misunderstood. Commitment. These oracle cards got me a little bit confused here, but let me... Captivity, imprisonment, victimization. That's in the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is like one of the saddest cards in a tarot deck. Between that and the Ten of Swords, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna put that star, well, the star center star card. I'm gonna let you. I want you to see these. Like, oh, that star card is moving all by itself. They're just sliding around. Okay, hopefully this. Oh gosh, sorry of my mess. But just so you can get a little hopefully it's a decent overview. I'm using my phone, you know. Assuming I keep doing this, I'll probably get a camera or whatever. I don't know. Okay. So, I want you to think about, first of all, let's see. I like eye contact, even though I can't literally see you, but I feel like I'm looking into souls somehow, some way. I feel like, well, something happened. You're not over it, maybe, but I want you to think about what happened to you. The tower moment, or the tower thing that you can't quite get past, because I think the tower, it already collapsed. It already collapsed, but yeah, continued oppression, trapped, confinement, locked in old ways, weak foundation. Oh my gosh, the foundation oracle card. And this says, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, maybe. Crap. Well, it says weak foundation. Right there. Okay. All right. So that is interesting. Established family security. So yes, I want the tower. I'm convinced the tower fell. I don't know how long ago. Well, I think, yeah, a while ago. I think, maybe you made, okay, so mistakes. Maybe you made some mistakes. We all make mistakes. Okay, I'm a big Degrassi fan, and it's a long story, but I've been like rewatching it. It's one of my comfort shows for when I'm resting. But the only what was it? It's only a mistake if you don't learn from it. So whatever, if you've made mistakes, we all make mistakes. We're human. But you don't want to be a victim. You don't want to be a lost soul. And a lot of the times we make mistakes because we are hurting and we're confused. We don't know. I wish people would understand that a little bit more, but there's beauty surrounding you, and it's just a matter of time and work, mental work, and probably physical too. Confessions, coming clean, messages, unveiling. Okay, either you did something or somebody else, or a little bit of both. Usually it's not just one. Usually doesn't mean that someone is excused for hurting you or doing something wrong. But nobody's, we're not, this isn't about blaming. This is just about contemplating, okay? And trying to get to where you may want to be, where you need to be, reflecting. I was looking at how long we are, about 35 minutes. But yeah, whatever this is, like, it's been bothering you. That Seven of Swords, revelation, freedom, truth, wise counsel. So yeah, you got to get some support, help, counseling. Like I said, I would, the whole nine yards. I live in kind of a small town and the resources are limited, but I'm working on finding support, and I've, it's so interesting the times that you need it. Eventually, if you keep the faith, things will come to you. Like, I recently started becoming close to a girl in my room, my chat room, and we don't live too far away from each other, maybe about 7 hours, but she introduced me to a counselor who does Zoom activities, and so we're gonna, later on, we're gonna do. It'll be my first seminar. So, God, the universe, whatever you want to call, or whatever your beliefs are, works mysterious ways, great ways, through different ways. The Lover, separation, frustration. I'm trying to figure out if this is about romance or not. Uh, hmm. I think this is about you, okay, as an individual. I'm sure things have happened in your love lives. So some of that probably falls into this reading, but I think that the overall message is about you. It's about you. And like I was talking about the cliche things, focus on yourself. People always say, you need to focus on yourself. You need to focus on yourself. Think, it goes way deeper than that. Trust me. So you got to be committed to yourself before you can be committed to anyone or anything else. I like that you have peace. The foundation is upright. I don't know, you got maybe some demons or something. Maybe you need to forgive yourself, whatever it is. Like I was talking about, please. And comment below if you're comfortable, what you're working on or what you're struggling with, or a goal, what you want to overcome. Short-term goal or a long-term goal, or both, and you can have as many short-term goal could be, I'm going to put a load of laundry in that damn washer tomorrow. It could be anything. It can be, I'm going to get out of bed. I'm going to hit my snooze button 4 times instead of 5. But yeah, so I'm really focused on this tower thing here because this is, I think, like an important key. Something happened to you, y'all. The people who this is for. You got such a kind heart. Beautiful butterfly. All you really want is to get free from all this emotional, mental, maybe even physical. I don't know, bondage, whatever it is, it's bondage. You want the foundation. Right now, you do not. Where was that card? Where it said the weak foundation. The tower. Okay. Yeah, that's another reason why I'm focused on that one so much. You want to get away from this. And you can, okay? I don't care what it is that you did. You could have done, I always tell my clients, I don't care, you could have done the worst damn thing in the world, okay? If you are aware of it and you have a will to at least begin positive changes, then there is hope. I mean that with all my heart. I've been saying that since I was done with college. So like 2011, I remember the conversation with my very first boss at my first big girl job. Okay, I think that's all that I have to say. We're going on 40 minutes. I hope I did not bore you too much. So yes, please comment below if you, like I said, if you're comfortable. I don't want anybody spilling out what any, things that, yeah, I just want you to feel free to. I want, just like my chat room that I facilitate, I want this channel to be a safe place as well, as safe as we can keep it. So, yes, the Lover's upside down. You want love, not just romantic. You got to love yourself. Love yourself first. Another cliche thing that goes, it's real stuff, big stuff. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I have a tendency to keep going on and on. It's just, I get really into this kind of stuff, just like I get into my my interventions, counseling type work, and I just am very passionate about positive change because I've gone through it myself, and I know how. Well, I know that it sucks just to feel that feeling that something's off. And if you're making these decisions, and wow, okay. So with that being said, I'm gonna stop right there. Please comment with any questions. I would be happy to answer them. Everybody have a wonderful rest of your day. I don't know when I'll make the next video. I'm gonna do them when just when I feel one needs to be done. So, all right. Thank you, and I will see you next time.